No question. What if you had no issues whatsoever and you could just say yes again and go where you need to go and be with all your friends and family and sort of take back some of your independence? EV Rider is here to help us do just that. They are bringing us their Auto Fold 4-wheel mobility scooter, and right now on QVC.com, this version, the Auto Fold version, which has great bells and whistles, safety features, that easy one-button press to fold this down and store away easily, it is the lowest price EV Rider that we currently are offering on QVC.com. However, this price where you are saving $808, it goes up tomorrow at the end of the day, and we are getting really limited here. When I last checked, there were about 80 remaining to go around for everyone that is watching, so I hope you'll stick around. The wonderful Emily Scott is here with me, and we'll introduce her in just a moment to tell you all more about EV Rider. We have a few colors remaining for you, so the one that I am riding is called Sapphire Blue. Gorgeous blue, but very limited. We also do have right over here a really beautiful, you can see on QVC.com, the Jupiter Gold. How fun is that? And then we also do have a red option for you. And coming in to show us that is the one and only Emily Scott. So she's here.
Yay, I get to make a grand entrance.
I love that grand entrance. Because the red really truly does look almost race car like. It is so gorgeously
I feel like
beautiful.
I finally got that red convertible,
yes,
right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Today and only until the end of day tomorrow, you have $808 savings. I also want to let you know that we do have this available on 18-month special financing. If you have a QVCQ card, you can break this up into 18-month payments, and then you spread that out. As long as you make your payments on time and pay the full amount off in that 18 months, it is just as good as cash, so there's no additional interest there. So if that makes it a little bit easier for you, we understand this is a considered purchase for many of you. For most of us, it would be, but think about what you could gain from picking up an EV Rider today. So Emily, let's dive in.
Yeah.
This is the Auto Fold version. It's really truly one of those versions that everyone sort of waits for.
It truly is. When we think about our mobility scooters at EV Rider, and we truly are a different kind of mobility scooter company, we want to make powerful scooters, reliable scooters, scooters that you don't have to think a thing about. You know that you're going to start them up, they're going to go, take you wherever you want to go. But one of the things that's most important to us is that you or your caretaker be able to handle it and do it yourself. The Auto Fold version. I am not even touching this scooter. Let me get out of the way so you can see. This is a scooter, I call it the concierge service of scooters. It is folding itself up by itself. It is locking itself into place so that you can now lift this up, throw it in the back of your car, and get on your way to wherever you want to get going.
Wow. It's truly amazing. And as I mentioned, right now on QVC.com, of all the versions of EV Rider, and not all of them are auto folding like this, this is the lowest price.
What?
I typed in EV Rider.
This is
and
our
this is the lowest price right now for any EV Rider on QVC.com.
This is our most high-tech scooter. That's incredible. It's truly our most high-tech scooter because no other scooter that we have here on QVC will do that for you.
That's amazing. And that means we're going to be able to store this away when we need it to. We can more easily transfer in the car. And it's a really wonderful, about 51 pounds, is it? 52?
Yeah, well, I'll say 52 because it's 51.8.
Yes. Okay, so 52 pounds.
52.
But when it is folded up, it has those wheels, so you don't have to lift at all.
You know what? Let me do that for you again. I'm going to fold it up. You do get this key fob along with the two keys. The keys start the engine. The keys will start the engine. There are your keys right there. And this is the fob. When you're done, red for stop, which means I'm done, right? So I push that one button. This is all happening for me. Again, folding up by itself, locking itself into place, because there are other scooters that fold up and sometimes you have to remember, maybe there's 10, 12 steps to do that.
Right.
This is all done for you. Now here's what I love about this scooter so much. If I had to come down here with my 60-year-old niece and lift this scooter from here, honestly, I would not be able to do that. An EV Rider understands that when you bend down, you just don't have the strength you do as when you're standing up. So I'm going to lean down without getting down on the floor. I'm going to tip it up. This is called the Easy Lift handle right here, so you can see what I'm doing. That's meant to tip it up. So I tipped it up, but I still haven't lifted this scooter yet.
Right.
But when it's time to lift it and throw it in my trunk, notice I'm lifting it from a standing position. I could do this all day long.
Right, because you use kind of your legs to help you support that weight.
Yeah, exactly. All the weight's on my legs. I can throw this in the back of my car. And what EV Rider wants you to do is get on your way. But notice it's balanced. It will also roll like this.
Wow.
It will also store like this.
I love that. This could go into a closet. This could go tucked away in the corner of a room.
Laundry room, yep.
Yes, that's wonderful. And that's all the space you need to take up.
Yeah.
Or imagine maybe I used to work on cruise ships. You're in a cruise ship where your cabin's pretty small.
Oh, right.
You need a smaller footprint to be able to fold this up.
Yeah.
Or if you're going on vacation, you can kind of tuck it away in the hotel room. Tell us what makes EV Rider different from other mobility scooters that are out there on the market for anyone who maybe has been shopping around or is really struggling, kind of starting to have to say no to certain kind of invitations.
Absolutely, because there are a lot of mobility scooters that look just like this. And what's the difference? When you're shopping online, you don't really see the difference. But our difference is that we're a family-owned company. Our owner and founder got a job when he was working his way through college. He got a job helping students with disabilities. He was getting, by the way, his PhD in biomedical engineering.
Wow.
So he has an education in the human body and how we age and how our hands age and how we don't have strength in our hands anymore and things like that. But he had a job helping students with disabilities that were driving scooters. And at first he thought, how wonderful, they're able to do everything. And as he got to know them, he realized how much they could not do. They had spent thousands, and this is a while ago, 30 years maybe or so ago. They had spent thousands on their scooters. They couldn't pick them up. They couldn't fold them down. Most scooters back then weighed 136 pounds and more.
Wow.
A lot of them needed special equipment on their car to even get it in their car. Now here's the thing. He said, you know what? Nobody should have that situation. Nobody should have help that doesn't work. We want help that works in all situations for everyone. He set out to change the world of mobility scooters, and he did. But here's the thing, those scooters that I'm talking about that were 30 years ago, they are still making them. They look like this, but they still don't function like EV Rider does.
Oh, wow. So tell us how this does function, because I have presented EV Rider with you multiple times, and it absolutely is so intuitive. It is so easy. You feel safe on it, and it's such a wonderful thought to think this could give someone back their mobility, their ability to say, yes, I'm going to go. I'm going to go see my grandkids graduate. I'm going to go to the worship services. I'm going to have a great time. I'm going to go to the grocery store, right?
Absolutely. So this is going to ship to you in one single box.
Great.
Which I love. It is fully assembled, even better, and it is partially charged. Which we know you want to rip
get
that
out
box
and go.
over and get on and ride. We can show you. Okay, here we're showing you how it folds and unfolds, but we engineer this so that it's easy to use. It's easy to drive. It's a zero fatigue on your hands. This is meant to be a comfortable all day long scooter. When we come back, I'll show you that dashboard that's just so easy to see. But here you see, this is a scooter that can take you in a grocery store. This is a scooter that can take you literally across the globe, and EV Riders have been everywhere. But because they're so uniquely engineered, you can use an EV Rider. If you've ever reached for a cane or a walker in your own home, this right here is what other mobility scooters can't do. And when every step matters, Rachel, and I've been in that situation, I've been in an orthopedic boot more times than I care to talk about. You know, using it in your own home saves the wear and tear, saves all that strength and effort, so you feel better.
And it preserves your energy, because for a lot of us, that's what we can't go out and do, because we don't know, am I going to be able to sit? Is my energy going to be so drained that I'm going to miss the whole next 2-3 days?
And feel horrible. Yeah,
so this is the time. Now is the chance to go out and say, yes, I'm going to go out, enjoy. And today, that sale price, as I mentioned, is the lowest price EV Rider that we are offering currently on QVC.com for, as Emily said, the highest tech model. And that price goes up tomorrow. So today is the day. Give us a call to place your order, 800-500-7590. If that full out payment is a little bit too much, think about the easy payments. We first of all have 5 easy payments spread out over the course of the next 5 months. That would be $440 over the course of the next 5 months. Or if you do have a QVC Q card, we have 18-month special financing available. And that would work out to $122 per month over the course of the next 18 months. And if you don't have a QVC Q card, the information is on your screen. You can always apply for one and be instantly approved to use that for your purchase of the EV Rider. So give us a call and really take that yes back, because this is one of those items that people get home and it truly changes their lives.
It really does change your lives. We've been changing lives for about 20 years with EV Rider. You know, this is, and I think this is the season. You know, I don't call it spring anymore. I call it EV Rider season. You know, we're planning. Actually, I ask you, without even thinking of it, I asked Rachel before our show, hey, any plans for the summer?
Right.
Because that's what we're doing.
Yes.
It's finally, the weather, bad weather's over. I hope in your area.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
All that winter stuff is gone. We can get outside. So, you know, the trip to the beach with the family, or maybe the family reunion, or the recital, or you know, whatever, your good friend is coming to visit you.
She's going to come in July.
You'll probably be out and about. And that's why I love being here so much this time of year with EV Rider. But what I want to do is show you, can we show you the dashboard? We have a graphic to show you, because I want you to see exactly what you're going to see when you bring it home. So this is the dashboard. It's so simple. Everything's engineered to make it simple and intuitive. And the top, that's where the keys go in. I'm going to take mine out and I'll start my engine right here. And it is not anything that you're even going to hear.
No, you don't. It's silent.
It's completely silent. It's almost like turning a cell phone on. There's no rumble, there's no grumble, there's no noise. It just simply lights up and you're ready to go. On the left-hand side, you have a courtesy horn, and we hope that you get in crowded spaces and airports and all of those great places. We hope you go and you'll love that courtesy horn then. The middle button are LED headlights and tail lights that you can turn on and off, because why come home when it gets dark out?
Yes, true.
Why not continue to have the fun, enjoy the family and friends that you're with? On the right-hand side is this speed dial. Now, you are in total control of how you drive this scooter. So you can put it so it's just at a crawl, barely moving at all. And you can go all the way up to almost 4 miles an hour.
Wow.
You're in control. But again, EV Rider understands that our hands age. So many of us get arthritis in the hands, hard to open jars. So a lot of other mobility scooters, it takes so much hand strength to use them. If I use one in a big box store, and I've used them before, again, when I'm in my orthopedic boot, it's my hands that ache. My hands are so tired afterwards. This speed dial, you can turn with one finger.
Yeah,
and you're
it's
in
really
complete
easy.
control of that. You have a gauge at the bottom that lights up to tell you how much distance you have to drive. So when you charge the battery, you're going to get, here it is right here. Here you see this, this is lit up right there.
Yes.
You see the LED lights. So you'll be all the way in the green zone when it's fully charged. It takes about 4 to 6 hours for a full charge. There it is again. 4 to 6 hours for a full charge, and you get almost 9 miles of driving before you have to recharge. And those green lights, they'll dim down, you'll get into the yellow zone, and when it's down to the red zone, simply recharge.
Right.
And that's it. That's all the controls. But to make it go, if you have a finger,
it is so easy.
Do it.
Really is.
Go ahead.
Honestly, just one button, not even a button, just a little lever, one finger, and you are good to go. You can go forwards, you can go backwards.
And
it
it's either
absolutely
hand.
is easy.
So
either hand, yes.
Yeah, so if you have a bad right wrist, how about if I just drive with my left hand right here, so I can back up with my, I have my speed all the way down. Let me turn up. So I'm driving with my left hand only. We have literally thought of everything. We have talked to our customers for over 20 years to understand what they need, what's going to make it easy for you. If we build a scooter that is excellent and helps you in every way, it gives you every reason to get out and go.
Yeah, it really truly does. We have 3 colors that are remaining for you. We are going to hear from some of our wonderful customers throughout this hour who have some great testimonials as well. So this beautiful color that I am on is that sapphire blue option. Oh my goodness, we have a dozen remaining, and that is it in this sapphire blue. And I actually don't know, Emily, I don't know if you know if this is going to be able to come back in stock.